Good morning. Today I'm flying across to Shoreham. The reason I'm doing that is it's Mother's Day and I'm flying across to see my mum. My parents live not too far from Shoreham Airport in a place called Lancing, famous for its amazing Lancing College, which looks like some sort of structure from Harry Potter. I've been using I used the pilot the autopilot yesterday, and I have to say Dynon have done an amazing job. The autopilot is absolutely superb. There are still a few little bugs that I need to iron out, but it's amazing. Now I'm just going to quickly show you, whilst we're waiting for the oil temperature to come up, just how fantastic the system is. So last night, lying in bed, I planned my route knowing what the weather was, and then I double checked it again this morning. So I plotted my route to Shoreham in Dynon, which is an excellent application for anyone who is considering wanting to use a satellite navigation system for aircraft. Dynon is absolutely superb. I prefer it to other products that are available. But I plotted my route in Dynon on my iPad yesterday. Now I'm almost ready to go, just waiting for the temperature to come up. All I need to do is to press this button here and send the planned route to Skyview.
Flight plan updated.
And it updates my entire flight plan onto the Dynon. If I press flight plan here, I can see exactly what my flight plan is, taking off from my home address, overflying Bishop's Waltham, Littlehampton, and into Shoreham. And I'll show you a screenshot of my planned route. Obviously that's assuming that I'll be able to get through the Southampton airspace, which I'm going to try again today. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more slick. Don't hold your breath. Right, so we're up to temperature now. I'll just do my pre-flight checks. I might cut this out of the video. So let's just have a quick look. Nothing on the crosswind. Nothing on the downwind. Except for a bird. Nothing on the base. Nothing on final. Skyview, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, lining up on runway 04, Skyview. Right, so brakes are off. Fuel taps are all open, fuel contents are sufficient, fuel pumps are both on, flaps are set as appropriate. Skyview, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, taking off runway 04, Skyview. Oh my goodness, it is silky smooth. It is so beautiful up here today. At last, some nice weather. Oh, I'm loving it. This is wonderful. I'm so happy. My word. Skyview, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, downwind. Skyview, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, departing the circuit to the east. Skyview. One of the two. Good, wonderful. Right, so it is a little bit hazy, as you can probably see from the camera, but there is more than enough visibility for VFR. Going to climb a bit.
Autopilot.
And that's the autopilot taking over now. It's absolutely phenomenal. It really does make my life a lot easier. Oh, this is just so incredible. This is why I love flying, although I'm not actually flying. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Doesn't get much sweeter than this. So the only thing I do get with the autopilot is just a slight gentle rocking left to right. I wonder if that can be calibrated out. Mind you, for what I need, it's superb and I can live with it. So what I might do is just hand fly it for the time being. Now I know that I'm comfortable, so I'll just cancel it.
Autopilot. Disconnect.
And put that away. I'll just hand fly it for a little while, keep everything nice and straight and level. I mean, it's flying itself pretty much. The conditions are so benign. 5 Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, changing frequency for 120.230. Solar radar, good morning, Bureau Fox Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, requesting zone transit.
Golf Charlie Foxtrot, Oscar Golf, zone radar, scope 3660 and stand by, I'll call you back. Logan 8 Tiger Romeo, 24 miles to touchdown, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1031.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1031, Logan 8 Tango Romeo.
And Golf Fox Golf, pass your message.
Eurofox Golf Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf from Salisbury to Shoreham VFR, currently south of Alderbury, 1,700 feet, requesting a basic service and zone transit, routing Romsey, Bishop's Welcome.
Golf Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf, roger then, basic service, something QNH is 1031, and report 5 miles to run to Romsey.
1031, basic service, report 5 miles to Romsey, Golf Charlie Golf.
Logan 8 Tiger Romeo, turn left heading 230 degrees, so establishing the localizer, descend on the glide path.
Left head 230 degrees, establish lock, descend on the glide, Logan 8 Tango Romeo.
Logan 8 Tiger Romeo, 10 miles from touchdown, descent altitude 2,500 feet, further the glide slope.
Descend altitude 2,500 feet, further the glide, Logan 8 Tango Romeo.
Golf Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf, 5 miles west of Romsey.
Golf Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf, clear to transit zone, VFR not above 2,000 feet, but with an initial clearance limit of 2 miles to the west of Southampton Airport.
Clear to transit below 2,000 feet, initial clearance 2 miles to the west of the airport, Golf Charlie Golf.
Golf Charlie Golf, A firm, there is traffic at Embraer 145, 7 mile final runway 20 to land.
Looking Golf Charlie Golf.
Logan 8 Tango Romeo, we are fully established, ILS 207 miles.
Logan 8 Tango Romeo, roger, contact Santa Tower 118.205.
Tower 118.205, Logan 8 Tango Romeo, goodbye.
Southampton Tower, good morning, Mike Bob Echo Lima Lima, signature with information uniform, 1031 set, ready to copy clearance for the start, Annecy.
Mike Bravo Echo Lima Lima, Santa Tower, information uniform is current with the QNH of 1031, and just stand by for the clearance, we'll call you back shortly.
Southampton Tower, hello, it's Logan 8 Tango Romeo, fully established, ILS 205 miles.
Logan 8 Tango Romeo, Santa Tower, runway 20, clear to land, surface wind is 030 degrees, 6 knots.
Runway 20, clear to land, Logan 8 Tango Romeo.
And Mike Lima Lima, your clearance and ready.
Mike Lima Lima, go ahead.
Mike Bravo Echo Lima Lima is cleared, Lima Foxtrot, Lima Papa. After noise abatement, routing direct Goodwood at altitude 3,000 feet, squawk 0525. Next ring soon instructed, zone radar 120.230.
Roger, Mike Bravo Echo Lima Lima, after depart, after noise is cleared at Goodwood 3,000 feet with a squawk 0525. Contact frequency when advised 120.230 and 1031. Mike Lima Lima ready for start.
Mike Lima Lima correct, start approved.
Start Mike Lima Lima.
Golf Charlie Charlie Golf, your clearance limit of 2 miles to the west of the airfield is now cancelled. You can continue eastbound, but arrange your flight to pass to the north of the airfield, as there will be several departures off runway 20.
Clear to enter the zone, remain north of the airfield, Golf Charlie Golf.
Golf Charlie Golf, have your secondary now. Verify your altitude on the QNH 1031.
Altitude 1,700 on 1031, Golf Charlie Golf. A little bit more stressful than the first time through.
Mike Lima Lima, surface winds increased a little. It's now 030 degrees at 7 knots. Is 20 still acceptable for you?
85 Mike Lima Lima, not a problem for us.
Roger then, taxi holding point Bravo 1.
Taxi Bravo 1, Mike Lima Lima.
I pushed up the speed quite a bit because I wanted to get through the airspace as quickly as I can. Ground speed of about 80 knots, airspeed of about 100 knots. I've passed Southampton Airport on my right hand side now, so that's behind me.
Logan 534, VFR traffic information is a Eurofox aircraft. Currently 2 miles northeast of the airfield, continuing eastbound at above 2,000 feet VFR. Runway 02, clear takeoff, surface wind 040 degrees, 6 knots.
Traffic still copy, thanks, and 02 clear takeoff, Logan 534.
Travelling through the airspace only saves me a couple of minutes on my overall journey, and the temptation is for me to bypass the airspace, but I must learn to push myself harder and become familiar with the procedures associated with travelling through airspace, especially if I want to travel across country or go to other countries. So it's really important for me to have this experience, even if it's an unpleasant one, rather than avoiding it and then wishing later I'd spent a bit more time learning.
Autopilot, disconnect.
They should be in touch soon.
Golf Charlie Golf, you're clear controlled airspace now. The phone service terminates. Score conspicuity and free call and en route frequency.
Conspicuity, thank you very much for your help, Golf Charlie Golf. Right, so I'm going to slow things down now. Been nailing the poor little aircraft. A little bit of cloud over there. I'm over at my brother's house, which is amazing. Farnborough radar, Eurofox Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, requesting basic service.
Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, Farnborough radar, standby, back to you shortly.
Autopilot.
Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, pass your message.
Eurofox Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf from Salisbury to shore and VFR. Currently just west of the Southampton zone, 1,800 feet on 1031, and just requesting a basic service.
Golf Charlie Golf, Farnborough QNH 1032, basic service, squawk 0431.
0431, 1032, Golf Charlie Golf. Right, that weather is just bothering me a little bit. Just going to phone my parents. Hello Mum, how's it going? I'm west of Goodwood. What's the weather like looking there? Can you see the sky? A little bit misty, but you can see the sky. Very sketchy from where I am. There's some cloud that's covering the ground that I can't even see the ground, but so far I think I'm doing alright. Okay, will do. As I said, the reason I'm phoning is because I want to just make sure the weather conditions are good, because if I can't get down there, then I'll turn back, and then I'll probably still try and drive across, which will be a shame because obviously that will have wasted all of this time, but better safe than sorry. Okay, speak soon. Okay, bye. Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, request frequency change to Goodwood on 122.455.
Golf Charlie Golf, full contributor, free call Goodwood, goodbye.
Contributor, thank you for your service. Goodbye. Goodwood information, Golf Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf, requesting basic service.
Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf, Goodwood information, good morning, pass message.
Good morning, Eurofox Golf Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf from Salisbury to Shoreham VFR. We're currently north of Beam Stansted Park, 1,800 feet on 1032, and just requesting a basic service.
Charlie Golf, it's a basic service to Goodwood QNH is 1031, and I've got no other reported traffic, and you're just passing north of Beam, Goodwood, are you?
I'm actually north of Beam Stansted Park, so I'm about 5 miles northwest of you. Golf Charlie Golf.
Charlie Golf, Roger, and just report leaving the frequency.
Wilco, Golf Charlie Golf. That does not look good. I have to say, I'm not loving that. Golf Charlie Golf with request.
Charlie Golf, Goodwood, pass message.
The weather out to your northwest is very sketchy. We've got very, very low cloud, which does not allow us to see the Earth. I wondered if I could route very, very close to the northern boundary of your zone.
Charlie Golf, yeah, that's not a problem, sir. Just report passing north of Beam, Goodwood.
Wilco, Golf Charlie Golf, thank you very much.
Leaving altitude.
Golf Charlie Golf, Goodwood, would you mind if I transit your airspace?
Charlie Golf, that's not a problem. You looking to come through the overhead?
If you don't mind, sir.
Yep, that's no problem. What height are you looking to transit through the overhead at?
You name it, sir, I'll do it.
Okay, can you make, I've got one in the circuit, so he's at 1,200 feet on the QFE. Can you make 1,500 feet, say, on the QNH 1031?
I'll give you 1,800 feet, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's no problem then. Report passing through the Goodwood overhead, 1,800 feet on the QNH 1031.
1,800 feet, 1031, Golf Charlie Golf. Golf Charlie Golf, then the overhead visual with traffic to the north.
Charlie Golf, Roger, thanks sir, and just advise changing frequency, and if you wish, if you're not satisfied with the weather at Shoreham, you're more than welcome to come in to us with nothing to pay.
That's very generous of you, sir. Thank you very much, Golf Charlie Golf. Well, that was an amazing dodge around the weather. I have to say, Goodwood.
Leaving.
Oh my goodness, you're amazing. Thank you very much. Not super slick on the radio,
Waypoint.
but it seems that everyone's keen to help. So that's my fault. I just need to finesse a bit, but my word, they've been amazing with me, really, really good. So I've managed to skirt around that weather. I know it's going to clear. It's quite thin and misty, but even still, it made me feel a little uncomfortable. I was considering aborting, and given that the weather is actually moving towards me, but it's dissipating, that fills me with confidence. If it was moving towards me and it didn't look like it was going to change, I'd be hot-footing it down or landing at Goodwood, who very generously offered to host me. Golf Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf, leaving the zone to the east. Thank you very much for your support and help.
Charlie Golf, that's not a problem, sir. Just advise changing frequency to Shoreham.
We'll go Golf Charlie Golf.